Today's one of those days where we don't know what we're going to get into today. I have an idea on what I'm doing today, but I don't know what we're going to get into. But we finna to find out, because yeah, the homies might be involved in this one. I don't normally like to get tropical smoothie, to be honest with you, but I am on the side of town where tropical smoothie is. I haven't eaten breakfast. It is 11:14 in the morning, so therefore I was like, well, I gotta go to my truck. I need to find my drone ID tags or ID stickers, which is stickers that, I mean, you don't have to have stickers, but there are companies out there, because when you buy a drone, you have to get a trust certificate, whether you want to be a Part 107 pilot or not. Part 107 pilot is being able to, it basically enables you, after taking a test and studying some information to take this test, it'll enable you to legally fly your drone commercially, which, you know, that means basically use your drone as a business tool, whether you're doing aerial photography, whether you're doing cinematography, videography, maybe you're doing pictures or videos, basically what I just said, for real estate, for businesses. It basically gives you the legal right. Go on, man. It basically gives you the legal right to fly your drone commercially, and I didn't agree with that idea at first, because I'm like, here we go with the freaking government, always trying to get money from us, and although that is still true, I don't believe that's the actual reason, or the absolute reason for this. People are idiots. Yeah, we're going there. People will do things that someone with some kind of common sense would sit back and say, why would you do that? So you can't just have everybody out here just flying drones to make money, because what you end up having is people flying drones all over the place. I don't know, at an airport, on an airfield with active aerial traffic, airplanes and stuff, like actively using the runway. Talking about they were trying to get a cool picture of the airplane taking off or landing, and then turn around and get within proximity and have a collision with the aircraft, most likely damaging it to the point where it could have a crash, and then you got people at lives at risk. So it's having a Part 107, it just kind of gives us some sort of accountability, while also learning a little bit about what pilots have to know, things that they have to study, just kind of like the basic level of their studies material, just so we have an idea on what's going on in the sky, other than us trying to, put our drone in the air. Commercial drone flying could be risky. It depends on the job, the heights that you put your drone at, the type of situations you're going to fly your drone in. You have to always consider safety. That could be people, that could be vehicle traffic, aircraft traffic, obviously, even wildlife. You don't want to disturb wildlife, which is why most of the time certain national parks, they're really, really, really big on no drone flying. So I'm studying for that. I say all that to say that I'm studying for it, because I am starting a media company here in a little bit, and I feel like a drone Part 107 is going to be detrimental to my business. I feel like a lot of my projects are going to be drone related projects. I will be doing media management for people, if they do care to have that, interacting with customers, interacting with my customers and the customers' customers, just being somewhat of a valuable asset to these streets. So that's what we got going on. I was just studying for my Part 107 a little bit, studying the weather, METARs, that's basically like weather, and how to read it. I'm probably never going to use it, but these types of things, they give you enough information to make you think about even flying as a commercial pilot. So interesting enough. I'm going to go on ahead, and we got our Smoothie King. I don't usually like doing Smoothie King because, like I said, it's usually very sugary. They use a lot of juices for their smoothies, and it's just a lot of sugar, especially if you get like a 32 ounce or a 44 ounce cup, I got the 32 ounce. But I plan on this being my only meal for the day until dinner, so I shouldn't be eating anything else other than that. I'm gonna run around, try to find my drone, like I said, my ID decals. I guess that's what I was supposed to be telling you guys about. So the drone ID decals, every time you register a drone, so like when you go to the store, you buy a drone, right? Before you fly it, you're supposed to, the drone's packaging is not going to usually tell you this. This is something you just have to know. You got to go on the FAA, that's, you know, Foxtrot Alpha Alpha website, and dig around until you find, you know, recreational flyers information. And it's something called a trust test. Basically, it's the FAA giving you a small little test. You cannot fail this test. It is a test that is multiple choice, and you get a lot of information before you take it to kind of assist you along. And it gives you even more basic information on just airspace and flying and being responsible as a drone operator. You don't have to be flying commercially. Everybody has to get this, you know, just for basic flying. So what ends up happening is at the end of passing the test, they're going to give you an ID number that's specific to you and you only in all of your drones. Okay, it don't even matter what drone you fly at that point, as long as you're not flying commercially, like, you know, to make money off of it. There's companies that will take that number that the FAA gives you and put it on a laminated card. It's not here with me. I'll show it to you if I had it with me. And it's basically an ID. So if you are flying your drone as a recreational flyer and a park ranger, law enforcement, anyone that can identify themselves as some sort of authority, everybody's not authorized to question you as a pilot operator, but we're not going to get into that, okay? But if a official, you know, someone on official business who is authorized to, you know, at least ask you for your credentials, you pull out your trust card and say, yes, I am a trust card operator, or, you know, I'm a recreational operator, but I do have my trust card, because they're going to ask you for that. Your aircraft, there's some numbers that the FAA will issue you that needs to go on your aircraft. They don't care how you put it on there. You can take regular super glued and glue it to the side of your drone. It has to be mounted on the outside of your drone, no matter what it is. It has to be, no matter where you put it, it has to be mounted on the outside. So like, let's say if your drone crashes, you're not able to retrieve it, but someone else does. That ID number is linked to you. They know it's your drone, and if, I mean, hopefully someone is nice enough to like look the number up, and then they can find you, at least give you a call and say, hey, I found your drone. You get what I'm saying? But it's just an ID so that, you know, officials and people can find out who the owner is. That could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing depending on what you're doing. If you're flying as a responsible drone pilot, it's a good thing. You might get your drone back. You know, somebody like me might find your drone and try to find you so that they can give you your property back, so you can send it in, because, you know, depending on the drone you're using, they do have fees for losing your drone. They have fees for just a damaged drone, and usually the price differences are significant. If you're able to bring your drone back and send it in, the price difference will be like dramatically different. But anyways, I am going to my truck to find those stickers, because I had a company make me decals for 3 drones so that I can stick on 3 of my drones. So I'm going to my truck. I think I may have lost it in the truck. So I'm going to go to my truck right now, look for it, then go get me some rent money out of the ATM. And after that, we're going to see what the homie Wade got going on, because he said his pops told him he needed help at his shop, which his pops is a body shop guy, so owns the body shop. So see y'all in a little bit. Let me go get all right, you guys, I didn't take the camera with me, and I really wish I did. There was a whole bunch of things that just happened. We just helped Pops put some shelves up in his little garage right there. We took the GTA van. We and got some tools for Pops. We and got some Mexican homie food. I finally found my drone stuff right here. I still got this. I got a drink, so I'm for sure gonna finish this up, and I'll eat the Mexican food later, if the crew don't get together and do some stuff. All right, so yeah, now to the part of the video that this whole video is actually about. Something's in here for the Dji Mic Mini's case. So sometimes, you know, we like to customize our equipment And I'm a big firm believer on customizing my equipment. I don't customize everything, but I like to customize my stuff. So without further ado, I ordered this on AliExpress. As you guys can see, Chinese homies, they sent me this. And let's see what it looks like. Now this is the brand, if you guys want to know. Now this is the brand in case you guys are wanting to know. Miran, however you want to say it. They always say beautiful things deserve interesting souls. I actually never heard of that term before, but that sounds good. Anyways, let's get this thing opened up. They always put these in nice cardboard folders to make it easier to apply. They always give you these little schematics. They come with tweezers as well to help make your application process a lot easier for you guys who now always guys, always I always recommend before applying skins or vinyls to anything, whether it be your drones, your cameras, your microphone kits, PlayStations, anything, right? Before you apply vinyls, you want to wash your hands with dishwashing soap and make sure your hands are just dry. You hear that? You want your hands dry like that. No oils, no contaminations, no anything. Don't put no lotion on and then try to put these skins on. You want your hands to be as dry as possible so that you do not contaminate the sticky part of these vinyls. This one's actually pretty good, excuse you, because it comes with a nice little schematic. You guys can see, showing you all the parts, okay? And all you got to do basically is you look at the schematic on the bottom, you see how it's shaped. When you lay this down, try to lay it down the exact same way the schematic shows it. And that makes your application a lot easier. So let's do that. I ain't even gonna hold you guys. That was ridiculously easy to add on to the thing. All you got to do is follow the shape. That's all you got to do. Follow the shape of the device that you want to put it on and put it on. All right. You're on the Segway. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to customize your equipment if you care to do so. See you in the next video. Peace.